Hi, I'm Cameron Blanchard from Lafayette, Louisiana, and I was diagnosed with ALL leukemia.
When Cameron was first diagnosed, it was 5 days after 9/11, and we woke up for regular life one Monday morning. He had a persistent fever and bruising and just wasn't well. I had been sick the week before, and of course with everything that was happening in the country at that time, it was chaotic for our family as well as the country. And
when we got the initial diagnosis, I was very shocked to learn that he may have either a very bad virus or leukemia.
We just, nothing in life ever prepares you for those kinds of moments when you expect your 3-year-old just has a fever, a virus, or the normal things that you hear when you take a 3-year-old to the doctor, and nothing in life prepares you to hear those 4 words, your child has cancer.
2 days later, we were in Memphis, Tennessee.
When you're in that moment, you're thinking, oh my goodness, my kid's going to be, this happens to the people on TV, and my kid's going to be one of those kids with no hair, and how depressing is this going to be in a children's cancer hospital?
At the time, we were really in a daze, in a fog.
The gates open and you check into the hospital, and really you think you're checking into Disney World. There's monkeys on the wall and stars on the ceiling, and it's a very happy place.
When I was first diagnosed, I didn't really know what was going on, and I was pretty scared, but I just remember the environment of the hospital and the environment being very warm and very accepting and very loving.
There was a couple that came around with a cart with hot chocolate and threw their arms around us and said, you're part of the family now. When they closed the door, I threw all my papers at the door and said, I don't want to be part of this family. You know, and now you can't get rid of me. We're a St. Jude family for life because we're so grateful and so intent on giving back and helping other families. He's great. He's passed his 10 years of remission work, so he's officially considered cured. And so we're moving towards the part where they're just really looking at him for the long-term effects and for the effectiveness of the study that he was on.
Life is pretty good, man. I'm, about to finish my junior year, senior year, and then I go off to college, just normal high school, teenage life.
Have come so far and realize that he's going to be okay. He's going to be able to live a normal life. As a parent, that's really all you can ask for is for your child to have a fighting chance at life and to live a normal life. And St. Jude was able to give him that.
You should become a partner in hope, because you're also helping other people to not only survive, but to not have this disease, to not have any cancer or any disease, because the more that you support and the more money that's given, the more research that's done to where cancer will not be a big deal anymore.
And I recall walking out of the hospital for the first time and walking into the Danny Thomas Pavilion and seeing this huge sign. And the sign was commending the people in Acadiana for having a record-breaking year of fundraising. And it just brought me to my knees, because I thought, there it is, there's our hometown supporting us before we even got this diagnosis, before we even knew. And there are, well past 50 local families in this area that are Acadiana St. Jude families. So it affects people right here.
For that simple reason, because St. Jude is hope, for these kids. When you're there, at first you're there and you're in shock and you're worried about your own child, but then once you spend time there, you see all these other kids there that are in the same situation or worse, depending on the type of cancer they have, as your child. And just to know that this facility provides the kind of treatment they do for all of these kids is just amazing, and why wouldn't you want to become a partner?
We go to St. Jude's, so Cameron's now he's cured and everything's fine, but just knowing that he had that sickness really just does something to you. I think they should donate so people can live if they have that sickness, so people can be a survivor like Cameron.